If you are tired of those moments when the air feels completely still, whether you are working at a desk, trying to sleep in a tent, or sweating through a workout, a weak little fan usually just makes the situation more annoying. That is the problem this kind of product is trying to solve. You need real airflow, not just noise, and you need it where an outlet may not be convenient. This rechargeable clip-on fan stands out because it aims to give you strong, portable cooling without locking you into one location. This is the Koonie 10,000mAh clip-on fan, an 8-inch battery-operated desk fan that can also work as a USB fan when plugged in. It has 4 speed modes, a sturdy clamp, and a head that rotates 360 degrees both vertically and horizontally. So it is designed to move between places like an office desk, treadmill, stroller-style setups, camping gear, or even a golf cart. In simple terms, it is meant to be more flexible than a standard desk fan and more capable than the tiny portable fans that barely move air. The main pain point here is not just heat. It is being stuck in a spot where you need focused airflow, and a normal fan is either too bulky, too weak, or tied to a wall outlet. That happens all the time. A stuffy desk corner, a home gym setup, a bunk bed, a camping tent, or a travel situation where you want cooling overnight. A clip-on design matters because it lets you put the airflow exactly where you need it instead of wasting it across the whole room. And the battery matters because it keeps working when your setup is temporary or when power access is limited. The biggest feature here is really the combination of battery size, clamp design, and adjustability. A 10,000mAh battery is the kind of feature that turns into actual convenience because it gives this fan a better shot at lasting through long work sessions, evenings outdoors, or overnight use on lower settings. The sturdy clamp adds another practical benefit. Instead of taking up space on a crowded desk or nightstand, it can attach to shelves, bed frames, treadmills, camp furniture, and other edges. Then the 360-degree adjustment finishes the job, because once it is clipped in place, you can point the air exactly at your face, chest, or sleeping area. Add the 4-speed options, including an energy-saving mode, and this becomes a fan that can adapt to quiet background cooling or stronger airflow, depending on the situation. This product makes the most sense for people who move around a lot or use the same fan in different environments. If you work at a desk and want direct airflow without a large fan dominating the workspace, it fits that role well. If you camp, the battery-powered setup is a big plus. One real review snippet said, "Camping last summer, it made it 2 nights on low, probably 6-ish hours per night, without needing a..." And that gives you a useful sense of the kind of low-speed endurance buyers are seeing. It also seems like a good option for home exercise, since a clamp fan on a treadmill or bike is much more targeted than trying to cool yourself with a fan across the room. There are several trust signals here. The listing shows a 4.6 out of 5 rating from more than 17,000 customer ratings, which is a strong volume of feedback for a product in this category. It also carries visible badges like Amazon's Choice and Best Seller, and it ranks very high in USB fans and table fans, which usually tells you it is not some random low-visibility listing. The review snippets are also pretty consistent about the core strengths. One buyer said, "The Koonie 10,000mAh clip-on fan has been a great addition to my workspace." Another noted, "The internal battery lasts a long time, and the first one I purchased several years ago is still." And for noise, one snippet says, "Lastly, on low speed, this unit is whisper quiet unlike the pedestal fan which sounds more like." That all lines you. P with the product's main promise: portable airflow, useful battery life, and better everyday convenience. This is not for everyone. If you want to cool a whole room, an 8-inch personal fan is not the right tool, no matter how good the airflow is for its size. It is also probably not ideal if you want something ultra-compact for a bag or pocket, because this is still a larger clip-on style fan. And there is one honest caution from the reviews. The only flaw so far is that it is too easy to activate it accidentally. So, if you plan to toss it into luggage or store it loosely, that is something worth thinking about. Also double-check the size, clamp opening, and charging expectations before buying. From a value perspective, this looks strongest for buyers who will actually use the flexibility. If you only need a basic fan that never leaves your desk and always stays near an outlet, you may not need the battery and clamp combo. But if you want one fan that can move from office to bedside to travel to camping, that versatility adds real value. I would verify the current listing details yourself, especially battery claims, included charging setup, and the exact size, because that is what determines whether this feels like a smart buy or more fan than you need. Overall, this looks like a well-liked portable fan that succeeds because it solves a very specific problem: getting strong, direct airflow in places where a normal fan is awkward or inconvenient. Consider it if you want rechargeable use, a solid clamp, adjustable airflow direction, and enough battery capacity for longer sessions on lower speeds. Keep comparing if you need room-wide cooling, something very tiny, or a design that is harder to activate accidentally in storage. And if you have shopped for fans like this before, what is your biggest deal breaker? Weak airflow, battery life, noise, or clamp stability?